Alright guys, I would like you to read your problem with your face partner. I want you to really visualize what's going on in the problem, and then we will discuss some questions together. So after you finish reading, I want you to stop and wait patiently for the next set of directions. Ready? Go.
If they could even pack 48 pack wheat rolls with 52, he can pack 3 wheat rolls for $400. How many total rations does he need to describe how you can put the diagram to help solve the Describe how you can complete the diagram.
Okay, stop. Okay, the first question I would like you to discuss with your partner is, what do you know in this problem?
We know that he has 48 rolls. He can pack. I know that he has 48 rolls of 52. That 3 wheat rolls and 4 oat rolls can fit in. So then you have 48 divided by 6. Really? 48? Interesting. Tell me that. 48 divided by 3 and 34. Wait, no. Because you're 48. The real thing you need to do, I'm pretty sure you need to do.
Okay, stop. What is some of that important information? What did they give us in that problem? What's one piece?
48 wheat rolls.
We know that there are 48 wheat rolls. What else?
52 oat rolls.
There's 52 oat rolls. What else?
3 wheat rolls or 4 oat rolls can fit in a box.
Excellent. Those are all important pieces of information. Okay, the next thing that I would like you to discuss with your partner is what are we trying to figure out here?
How many total boxes does he have? We need to find out how many total boxes does he need.
Okay, stop. All right. So what is the question asking us to find out? Mark, what do you think?
How many boxes does he need to fit all of the rolls?
How many boxes need to be filled for all of those rolls, right? Excellent. Are there any special tricks or rules that you need to remember when you're doing this? Discuss that with your partner.
Yes. You need to remember, like, multiple so you can do 48 divided by 3 and 48 minus 3 and then you can divide out the why don't you just do 48 divided by 3? So are you saying that the 3 wheat rolls are 3 boxes? Well, if minus 9 would have that 39, you still have a box. No.
Okay, stop. Were there any tricks or rules that you would need to know? Sarah, what do you think? Okay, so you kind of need to know some of those rules in order to do it. Okay, is there anything else that we might need to know?
You would need to know, you would need to know how to describe it. Because it says you have to describe how you can complete the diagram.
Okay, so is that a trick or a rule?
The trick.
If you're describing something, you think that's a trick?
No.
What do you think that is when we're describing something? I want you to discuss that with your partner. What does that mean? When we're describing something, do you think that is a trick or a rule? If not, what is it? Go.
It's a trick. It could be either. It's just the way that you use it. Exactly. It's a pretty much like you have to
Okay, stop. Would anyone like to share? Oh, Alexander! You had a good one. I heard you, so I'm going to let you do it.
Okay, so it's not a trick or a rule. It's an explanation of what you're supposed to do.
Awesome. That's the explain part, or the justify your thinking. But that was awesome that you noticed that that's a very important detail that we need to make sure that we do. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to state the problem in your own words. So you, Campbell will state it first, and then Jake will. Okay, so 3s and 4s will go first, and then 1s and 2s will go. Ready? Go. State the problem in your own words.
Okay. So Baker needs to pack 48 and 52. So we describe
Okay.
Baker wants to know how to a new bakery, so he said she said play have some
I'm going to let you explain it again in just a second.
Yeah.
And then I want you to make sure you're listening very carefully, and I want you to see if you pulled all of that information out when you explain it. Okay. All right. Stop. Would anyone like to share how they would state it in their own words? Almog.
A baker needs to pack 48 wheat rolls and 52 oat rolls. 3 wheat rolls or 4 oat rolls can fit in a box. How many total boxes does he need? Describe how you can complete the diagram to help solve the problem.
Was that in your own words, or did you read it off did you read the same thing?
Well, it was kind of.
Who can do it in their own words? The whole thing in their own words. Lillian. Excellent. Very nice. Okay, so the next question is, can you use a representation such as a picture, a chart, or a table to help you model this problem? I want you to discuss that with your face partner. Go.
And you do an addition. That would work. But if you do something that like to actually do addition, You could actually do repeated subtraction, because then if you just keep minus 3.48 visuals, it's the same thing. Repeated subtraction is division. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so
Stop.
you need number of boxes for that and then number of
Okay. What did you guys say? What would be a good plan for this? Nicole, have you had a chance to talk yet? Jake, what about you? You haven't talked yet, right? Okay. I don't think you did. Go ahead and share.
Well, you could use a chart, and you could do like one box could equal 4 totals, and then you keep going so you can reach that certain amount of totals.
What type of chart are you talking about?
A t-chart.
A T-chart. Excellent. I heard somebody else over here say that they would use a T-chart too. Okay, what's another thing that we could use?
Well, we could do the big 7. We could do 48 divided by 3 and then 4 divided by 52.
Okay, so is that a representation, like a picture, a chart, or a table, or is that an operation that you might use? Okay, so let's think of a representation. Is there anything, did anybody else think of another thing that they might do besides a T-chart? Brenda, what might you use?
A table?
You might, okay, a table. Anything else? I heard someone else talking about just kind of drawing pictures. Notice that they already have some pictures on here. Some of you said that you would draw pictures on there as well, so that would be another strategy that you could use. So you guys have talked about division as an operation that you might use. Is there any other operation that you would need to use in this? Discuss that with the partner.
Yes, you can check your work. Yes, well, you can check your work, and you can, if you didn't know all your division facts, you could use it as a basic to help you out.
And then you do
I love how you're using the vocabulary terms. That's great. Okay, stop. Okay, would anybody like to share? Is there anything else besides division that we might use? What would you use? Why?
You could count by 4s, like 4, 8, 12, 16.
Okay.
All the way to 52. Or
So what are those called that you just said? 4, 8, 12, 16. What are those called? I heard it. Multiples. Very good. Multiples. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make a plan. Oh, yeah, go for it. How would you use addition? You've got to add those boxes together to figure out how many you have. Great job. Thank you for adding that. So at this point, we're going to make a plan or strategy to determine our solution. The first thing I want you to do is find a reasonable estimate of the solution. Find a reasonable estimate for the solution to this problem. Ready? I'm going to give you some think time first, and then I'm going to have you share it. Okay, go ahead and share.
So maybe it would be for the first one, maybe it would be